You'll not believe this. Seriously, you'll not believe this. But after 2 years of keeping absolute and total silence, I can finally speak about this topic. It is now finally official all across every single Middle East news channel, and very soon it'll go globally. And why am I saying this? Because what they have shared in Gulf News, this is Gulf News, Dubai, Indian billionaire owner of number 5 car plate gets 5 years in jail for money laundering. And then you have Khalid Stems. Khalid Stems is here, yeah. Indian businessman Abu Sabah, whose name is Balvinder. What is his name? His actual name is Balvinder Sahni. Okay. So others to be jailed for 5 years in money laundering. Okay. So after nearly 2 years, they have finally made it official. And let me tell you this, even though this is like breaking news, they're sharing breaking news. Would you believe I told you that this is not actually breaking news? This had happened more than a year ago, more than a year and a half. And I came to know about this, and I wanted to post it online, make a exclusive video, because being a YouTuber, when you get something exclusive, it's always like gold. But when, before publishing, sometimes I always take a second or third opinion. I contacted a couple of people in Dubai, Abu Dhabi, people that I know and people whose opinions I deeply value, people who have connections in various places, whether it's the good side or the dangerous side, as you can call it. And I was told, listen, Lloyd, the place where you're staying, okay, it's very easy to access you, better don't. And these kind of people are not the types you want to play games with. And don't put anything. And if you have, just delete it. So I chose not to make the video. And as you know, it takes around like 4 or 5 hours to make a proper video. So I know 4 or 5 hours is not a big deal. But the fact that I couldn't put it kind of killed me. I did make another video after some time, but there I did not state his name. I did not state his identity. I just said there were 1 or 2 people who did know who I was talking about. And they also sent me private messages and said, hey, man, why don't you just put his name here? And you don't believe, there are Reddit groups, there are Telegram groups, there are even groups on Signal which discuss about this guy. There are actually fan groups and there are hater groups. Okay. And there are a lot of Emiratis who just don't like the guy because maybe it's jealousy or whatever. And why? Because this guy, he, this car, number 5 car plate, he spent 33 million dirhams. That's close to how much? You could say 10 million US dollars. Wait, let me tell you. How much is 33 million AD to USD? Okay. That's around 9 million US dollars, 8.9. So 9 million US dollars just for a number plate. And remember this, see, if you're a sheikh and you have money just, oozing out of the ground in oil, it's no problem to spend this money. But for a businessman, that also who was, I wouldn't say he was rags to riches, but someone who just has made it big. No businessman with a legit business, okay, with a, let's say hard-earned money, spends like 9 million US dollars for something that you cannot use, like a number plate. Like, he was just trying to rub shoulders with the who's who, the sheikhs. And, sometimes they say, when you fly too close to the sun, you get burnt. Your wings melt. This guy, the problem with him was, he was hanging out in all these circles. Like, for example, if you type his name, Balvinder Sahni, okay, you will see so many photographs, every single place He is just wanting to show off. In UAE, there are a lot of people who do, legit business as well as funny businesses. But the problem in UAE is if you're doing a business, just don't show off too much, because the minute you show off, that's it. You'll start getting people chasing you for all the wrong reasons. And this guy even has a Facebook page. Okay, he has an Instagram handle where everything, yes, he's showing Emirati locals, but what he's trying to show is, I am associated with these Emiratis. I am a big shot. He's flaunting his wealth, which is not something you should do. And he's not an actual Emirati. Okay, he has, I think, Indian roots. I mean, you keep doing this and you keep flaunting your wealth. Of course, you're going to get people targeting you. See, he has 3.3 million followers. So, and his company, when you Google search, nobody had an idea. What is this guy doing? Like, what exactly is he doing? So when you have businesses like this, when you're so rich, it's like these internet coaches or these internet millionaire billionaires. They will name the company, but you'll be like, what exactly do you do, man? You're talking of 6 figures, 8 figures, 10 figures, whatever, millionaire, billionaire. You begin to wonder, are you truly legit? Because, see, example, I'll give you an example. Warren Buffett. Do you see him? Can you imagine him having a social media page? Okay, I became a billionaire. Sign up for my course and I will send a book PDF to you. Just pay for the shipping. Or do you think, why do you think Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, Jack Ma, Warren Buffett, they are not showing their, like Floyd Mayweather, 20, 30 super luxury cars and cash in their hand and watches and bling and all that. By the way, Floyd Mayweather, there are rumors of him being bankrupt. It's only the people who really flaunt all this that really you begin to wonder, are you really rich? Because all these people are doing is just yearning for social media clout. There is a Indian builder who also does it with the most cringe, absolute fucking cringe content. And he smiles. He looks like Batman, the Joker before. Because he has put so much of Botox on his face. Even if he's angry, he'll be, oh goodness. See, these people are, okay, they have become billionaires, millionaires, whatever, like B.R. Shetty, and they have worked very hard. Yes, they have worked very hard, but not everything is straight, man. In order to be rich within one generation to reaching billionaire status, you can't do it by being a very honest, transparent, good man. You just can't. It's common sense. You cannot be a saint where power and money is concerned. You just can't. So you have to go through the back door, under the table, some deals and some funny business here and there. Everyone does it. It's not a problem. But when you start flaunting it and showing off and trying to make a big noise about it, man, then you're going to attract a lot of bad people to you. A lot of bad things. This guy, I don't know whether these were sponsored articles, but Khaleej Times and Gulf News were absolutely sucking up to him. But coming back to the story that I was telling you, it's a fact. Whether you believe me or not, that's up to you. I came to know about this, the investigation, the stuff and all that. It was almost 2 years ago. Approximate. I don't have the specific dates. And I came to know that this guy was arrested nearly a year ago, somewhere near a year. Seriously, this is not breaking news. He was arrested a year. And if you read the article, they say money laundering. Okay, money laundering. There are so many people who do money laundering in the Middle East, even in UAE. So many people. He is not arrested only for money laundering. Okay? I think, it's not I think, it's obvious that all the information that comes out from UAE is only done so after the approval from, there are these Emiratis who are from the government. They will scan through every bit of information and they will decide this comes, this doesn't come, this has to be modified. So the truth that so-called comes out is a version that they want you to hear about. So finally, this news has been given a green signal. Okay, here you can see him holding that number 5, which he spent, 33 million dirhams or 9 million or whatever US dollars. So he has been involved in something more serious and sinister than this. Much more serious. Okay. Obviously, they're not going to give you the details. And if they don't give you and they don't put it in the media, I'm not going to talk about it. There is one policy of my channel and my reporting style, which I've told you. If it is in the news, then I will share it. If it's not in the news, then I can't give you specifics. I can only tell you one person or this sheikh or that. That's how it's supposed to be. Okay, because I'll tell you, these guys now, these guys that you see here, who put up all these videos and who put up all these Instagram handles, social media feed, they're very particular about the image. So for them to be exposed like this, okay, to be told, unless and until it comes out in the news, okay, you don't talk about it. You really don't. Because unlike, okay, there are many YouTubers or social media content creators in the US and all that, they don't mind, like CoffeeZilla and all that. But remember, they also are going through a lot of legal hassles, like CoffeeZilla. Logan Paul wants a piece of him. All the cryptocurrency fraudsters want a piece of him. Your life can be in danger, man. And for me, I'm being very honest with you. People might think, oh, he has so much of guts and this and that. I've told you very candidly. I play smart. I don't play this game of guts and machoism and all that. That is why, even though there is one other news, which obviously I have all the content, it is 2 brothers who are involved in a massive fraud. I had all the content, I had the videos, I had some photographs, I had people shared some, private stuff, even some about a sheikh and about some particular attempted murder. There are quite a number of stories which I do get information about, whether email or whether, they create fake burner email accounts or secret numbers that they send me all this information. Some of them you can't say, man, because unless and until it becomes official, you don't do it, because you just don't know what these guys are capable of. Anyway, this is an Indian chap who tried to be Emirati, and he has been arrested for, as per their version, one of the crimes. They are saying that money laundering, which I'm telling you again, it's just one. They will not take such a massive action for a guy who's so rich only for money laundering. Come on, only for money laundering. But deportation, jail, yes. Deportation, yes. Does that mean he's going to be bankrupt? He's going to be penniless? Hell no. These guys have so much money in so many places with so many contacts and so many connections. Just like B.R. Shetty, he's still there. He's doing pretty well. He's doing pretty happy. Only thing, now he's quiet. Now he doesn't try to make a big noise on social media. Look at me. I'm friends with Narendra Modi. Oh, I'm going to be a global business tycoon. You don't do that. You want to make money? Yeah, go ahead and make money. No problem. Just don't brag. That is why I tell people, don't chase fame. Just don't do that. Anyway, finally, this news has come out, and people who are super close to me and who know about this matter, they know what I'm talking about. This is not breaking news. This happened almost a year ago. Investigation was even before that. Jailed was much longer. But they kept it under wraps because they needed him to cooperate and give the information which they require on the issues that he's actually in jail for, which I guess if they have not mentioned in the papers, they have not said it anywhere. They've just said money laundering, here also money laundering, which I told you. For example, there are 10 things. They've only said one. The rest, then okay. If you don't say it, I'm not going to say it. But I can definitely tell you, this is not breaking news. And I'm surprised they published it. And yeah, okay, he'll be jailed and then he'll be deported. Yes, they'll take all the wealth that is there in the UAE. But he has a lot more other funds. He's not going to be bankrupt. Only thing is, I don't know if he's going to continue with his Instagram handle. I don't know what he's going to do about this. But I guess, they have their ways. Anyway, let me know in the comments below. I'm sure many of you will say, I knew it. Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you know everything. Some of you are like, oh, I already knew it. Yeah, whatever. Trust me, I remember that phone call that I made almost a year ago. I was like, yeah, I can't talk about this. Damn. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Are you surprised? Because I'll tell you one very simple thing. If you're a hardworking individual, simple logic, you're a hardworking person who built his business ground up and has become a millionaire, whatever, you don't spend that kind of money for a number plate. There's no businessman in this world, first generation, that has built his money through hard work, sweat, tears, in at least a near honest fashion, who will spend money for a number just to flaunt and show off. This chap, Mr. Balvinder Singh, Sahni, well, he wanted to be an Arab local, I guess. He wanted to be Emirati. I don't know why. Let's say he dresses up like one and interacts with all of them. Yeah, see, into the garage of a billionaire who paid. This is another chap I can't tolerate this guy. Remember, you flaunt your cars, you flaunt your wealth, you flaunt everything. You are attracting a lot of eyeballs, and it's always dangerous. Keep a low profile. Don't brag that you're rich. Just do your thing. Be happy. That's it. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Good, bad, ugly. Love to hear from you. This is me signing off. Finally, after one year. Yeah. 2-year-old news. Finally, I give it to you. Okay? You guys take care. Yalla. Bye.